Welcome back, Jaguars. It's Mrs. Silman, your principal, here to bring you some of our video announcement updates for the first week of school from our student handbook. After I speak each morning, Miss Dahl, our new assistant principal, will come on the announcements and hit some other highlights for you. We will be doing this all week, Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday the counselors will be coming to you, Miss D'Souza and Miss Lee, with some important counseling information. So be listening to the announcements every day this week during DMS for important information that you won't hear anywhere else. With that, welcome back again. We are so happy you're here. We're so happy you're Jaguars. Remember that as Jaguars, we roar. We are responsible owners of our learning, all in and respectful. That's our PBIS motto, and we're going to be going over that every day this week in your R&E classes. You'll have lessons every day. So if you're new to SMS, you'll learn a lot about roar this week, and if you are a returning Jaguar, you'll be refreshed on what roar means. We are also a 6 Pillars of Character campus, and the 6 pillars use the acronym TERRIFIC. Trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship are our 6 pillars, and those are interwoven into our ROAR norms. That's how we operate with each other, that's how we treat each other, that's how we interact from day 1 till the very last day of the school year. Please check the school website for an electronic copy of the handbook. You can also check what was emailed home to you and your parents over the summer through Parent Square, so it should be sitting in your student email account waiting for you in case you want to do some light reading. Transportation. We are here to help you early and often regarding your bus routes today, day 1. We'll be pulling you out of periods 3, 4, 5, and 8 by grade level and alphabet to help you find your bus route home if you do not know how you're getting home. Please do not wait until we are at dismissal on the bus loop to ask us which route you ride. We cannot access the bus route information when we are out there, unfortunately, which is why we want to help you before dismissal. So again, if you don't know how you're getting home today, that's what we're here for. Please ask early. Your parents will need to call the transportation department to request a bus pass if you are ever going to ride home a bus that is different than your own. The SMS front office does not issue bus passes. Buses may be late week 1, so be prepared for that. Elementary students are riding home first, and they may be unfamiliar with their address, their bus route, their bus stop, so it does take a little bit longer to get the elementary students home, which means we are dismissing a little bit late. The faster we can go, the quicker our buses get back in time for the high school dismissal, which is after us. So it's important that we help you today to know your bus route, your address, your bus stop, etc. Activity buses are for students taking part in after-school sports practices and the Excels 2 after-school program only. If you walk off campus at the end of the school day, you are not allowed to return to campus to take the activity buses home. The 3 ways you can leave campus at dismissal are by riding the regular bus, by getting picked up at the parent loop, or by staying after for a school activity and then taking the activity bus home. Those are the only 3 ways. We're not issuing school walking passes anymore. So if you just want to walk off campus because you've arranged with your parents that you're walking to your friend's house, that is fine, you can do so. Your ID. Please make sure to have your ID with you. You do not have to wear it on a lanyard, have it in your backpack, have it in your wallet. You will need it to use at the cafeteria and in the library. Please remember your ID number in the event that you don't have your actual ID card. It's an important number to memorize. Tardies. Please be on time to school and on time to class. Learning is important, and anything you miss when you're late is something that you really can't make up. Maybe your friend might tell you what you missed, but it's not the same as being there. After 3 tardies to class, your teachers are going to track it on a form and call home. So, everyone can have a bad day, be late here or there once or twice, but once it becomes a pattern and you're late 3 times, your parents will be getting a call. You will be called out of the front office if you are being picked up early, and the front office will call you up when your parents arrive. There's plenty of time to get across campus in 4 minutes, so the passing period is ample time to get where you need to go. Being late should not be a problem. Electronic devices. This is a change from our previous school years. If you are a 6th grader, you're new, and this is your first year. But for our returning 7th and 8th graders, the new district-wide expectation for K-8 schools is that phones are away for the entire day. Away for the day is the motto to remember. Your phone needs to be off or on vibrate, on silent, in your backpack from 7:30 until the bell rings at 2:50. They don't come out during class, they don't come out at breakfast, they don't come out at lunch, they don't come out during the passing period. they are away for the day. This is to keep the focus on teaching and learning. And while some of you might think that that's kind of like a big ask, it really will become second nature, and it's just about breaking a bad habit that you might have already established of having your phone on your person in your pocket and checking it every time it's vibrating or beeping. So again, it's away for the day, your phones are not in your pocket, your phones are in your backpack, off, or on vibrate silent. This is an expectation in all classrooms. We expect you to exercise responsible use of your cell phone or any other electronic you bring to campus if you choose to bring it. This includes Apple Watches, AirPods, tablets, iPads, anything that's connected to the internet. Additionally, Bluetooth speakers are not allowed. Just because your cell phone's in your backpack doesn't mean you can be blaring music through your Bluetooth speaker. I know some of you have thought about that. I know it's crossed your mind, so I'm one step ahead of you on that one. Please make good choices regarding your electronics. In high school, you will have more freedom and more responsibility when it comes to electronics and cell phones. But for here, in SUSD K-8, it's away for the day. With that, I'll turn it over to Ms. Dahl for more announcements.
Hey Jaguars, it's me, Ms. Dahl, your new assistant principal here at SMS. I'm going to talk a little bit more over some of the things that we have through our handbook. First of all, I'm going to start with attendance. Remember, school attendance is important for our academic success and personal growth. Please communicate with your teachers when you are not at school to find out what you've missed. Another great place to check for missing assignments is Google Classroom or your student email. You are responsible for the work you miss when you're absent from school. Now, I know a lot of you are waiting to hear about athletics. We are excited to once again have flag football, cheerleading, cross country, and volleyball for Q1 sports. Tryouts will begin next week after school. To try out for one of our Q1 sports, you need to make sure that you have a physical form and an emergency form turned into our health office. Football and cross country do not make any cuts, so all interested get to participate as long as you have that physical card and emergency form. Now, as for volleyball and cheerleading, they will hold tryouts and cuts. All students who participate on a sports team will need to pay a $35 pay to play. This fee must be paid prior to the first game. Your coach will tell you what day your team's day to pay the fee for school in the front office. You can check the SMS website under athletics or see the front office for a physical and emergency forms. Athletic practices and games will happen on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this year. This is a change from years past. So, also remember that these days, if you participate in athletic activity, you are able to take the activity bus home. Next important thing on my list is our homework folder. You have received a homework folder during your first period today. The folder is important to keep yourself organized. Please fill out this homework checklist every day and what you need to study or do for that day for your classes. Teachers will be monitoring to make sure you are using this checklist. They also will have extra copies when you need one, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Homework checklists are also a way to show your parents what you have been studying and working on that day and if you have homework. Now, prohibited items here at SMS. As Ms. Silman said, there will be no Bluetooth speakers. We also do not allow laser pointers, energy drinks like Red Bull, Monsters, Rockstar. There will be no permanent markers, bicycles unless approval has been granted, skateboard, inline skates, aerosol deodorant sprays, glass of any kind. The selling of any items not approved by a school fundraiser, water balloons, squirt guns, whistles, artificial noisemakers, beach balls, balloons, and other items that may pose a disruption or danger. Animals or pets, toys, stuffed animals, pillows or blankets when it gets cold, and any other items that may pose a distraction to learning. So please, do not bring that long list of things. As you have may seen on campus so far, that we do have subservice animal therapy dogs on campus. Our therapy dog on campus is named Angel, who is owned by Mrs. D'Souza. To interact with Angel, you must have a consent form on file. You can find this form in the back of a student handbook. There are also times when we will see service animals with a student or staff member. Please remember, a service animal is trained to assist a person to perform specific tasks. These service animals are busy working, so it is important that we do not distract them from their job. We are not to touch or play with the animal unless given permission by the person they are working with. Now, this week for Reteach and Enrich, just like today, you will go back to Period 1 teacher for Roar and 6-pillar lessons. Your Period 1 teacher will explain how the quarter rotations will work for Reteach and Enrich, and your Reteach and Enrich class assigned for each quarter will be updated in your PowerSchool. You may be assigned Math Reteach within the next few weeks for extra math support. For lunch, we have 2 student lunch periods here at SMS. If your Reteach teacher is assigned to first lunch, you will go to your first lunch and then go to Reteach and Enrich. If your first hour teacher is assigned to second lunch, you will go to Reteach and Enrich first and then eat lunch after. It is indicated on your student schedule if you have first or second lunch. Students are welcome to bring their own lunch from home as well as eat in the cafeteria or tables and benches on campus. Please remember, it is for your safety that we use walking feet. Do not run to the cafeteria. In the cafeteria, please line up and do not cut in line. And most importantly, let's make sure to keep our campus clean and make sure to throw our trash away. In closing, welcome back, Jaguars. Let's remember to roar, be kind, and let's make it a great year.